Welcome to my Scary Stories channel. Sign up for lots of scary, creepy, and interesting stuff. The old Victorian house stood perched on a hill, its dim-worn facade weathered by decades of neglect. The townsfolk whispered of its dark history, claiming it was haunted by the spirits of those who met their tragic demise within its walls. Few dared to venture close, but one man, Henry Dalton, couldn't resist the allure of the haunted house. He was a writer searching for inspiration, and he believed this house held the key to unlocking his creativity. Henry moved into the house, its creaking floorboards and flickering gas lamps serving as his only companions. He delved into the house's past, unearthing tales of murder and madness. The more he uncovered, the more he felt a strange presence lurking in the shadows. As night fell, the house took on a sinister aura. Muffled whispers echoed through the halls, and cold drafts whispered secrets against Henry's neck. He would often wake in the dead of night, paralyzed by the weight of unseen eyes watching him. Henry's nerves frayed, and his writing became a desperate attempt to exorcise the darkness that consumed him. He penned tales of ghosts, demons, and macabre deaths, each story more chilling than the last. The locals grew fearful of the man who had become the house's unwitting prisoner. One stormy evening, as lightning rent the sky, Henry discovered a hidden room in the attic. The room was furnished with decaying furniture and covered in a thick layer of dust. In the center stood a wooden chair, a spotlight illuminating it from above. A chill ran down Henry's spine, but his curiosity pushed him forward. He sat in the chair, and as he did, memories flooded his mind. Images of the past intertwined with his own experiences, blurring the line between reality and fiction. Henry realized the chair was a portal, a doorway to the past. With each subsequent visit to the chair, the boundary between the living and the dead grew thinner. Henry was caught in a web of his own creation, unable to discern what was real and what was imagined. The spirits of the house's victims enveloped him, their presence both terrifying and exhilarating. Driven to the brink of madness, Henry hatched a plan to confront the spirits once and for all. He wrote a final story, weaving himself into its fabric as the protagonist. The tale would culminate in a Hitchcock-style denouement, where the truth would be revealed and the spirits would find their eternal rest. On a stormy night, with the townsfolk anxiously watching from a distance, Henry climbed the staircase to the attic. He took his place in the wooden chair, the spotlight casting an airy glow upon him. As he began to read his final story, the spirits materialized around him, their ghostly forms swirling in the air. In a dramatic twist, the story unfolded, revealing that Henry was the one responsible for the murders that had taken place in the house years ago. The spirits had lured him in, using his obsession with the macabre to ensure their stories were told. As the final words escaped Henry's lips, the spirits dissipated, their vengeful purpose fulfilled. Henry slumped forward in the chair, his life force extinguished. The townsfolk watched in stunned silence as the house fell eerily quiet once more. The legend of the haunted house would live on, but with a new twist. It became a cautionary tale for those who sought to unearth dark secrets, a reminder that sometimes the line between the real and the imagined is far more treacherous than we could ever imagine. And in that Hitchcock-style denouement, the house claimed yet another victim, forever etching its name in the annals of horror folklore.